late. I had a busy day today. And I've also had some questions on the different ways to that I do my wreath. So I just wanted to hop on and kind of explain the different methods that you could do making the wreaths that you guys have seen me make. So the first one I'm gonna do is what I consider the loop technique. Okay, so the loop technique, here's my work wreath. It's got the pipe cleaners already on it, and then with the loop method, I always use 21-inch deco mesh. Okay, so this is just for an example, just something really quick. So what I start with, the end, and as you can tell, it's kind of cut, kind of crazy, but that's okay, because what I do, I scrunch it up, I fold it down, so that way it doesn't start fraying. You know what? Hold on. It is fraying like crazy. And then I start at the inner ring of the wreath form, and then I give it a nice twist. Let me get this out of the way. All right, so here we go. We're gonna do the loop. Here's my little, you could use a measuring tape, or you could use a, measuring mat. Okay, I wanna make sure that you guys could see this. Okay, so I measure it, there's the 0. I like to do 10-inch loops. So I measure it, and then I literally, where my hand is, that's where the 10-inch mark is, and that's where I know that's where my where I put it on the next pipe cleaner. And then you just go along. Okay, this is easier when you put this on the floor. Put that large deco mesh on the floor. It'll just make your life so much easier. So like I said, I have other videos of me doing this method of wreaths. This is just to kind of show you the different methods that I have done all in one video though, instead of doing, separate videos. Because I have been asked, someone requested that I did this, so I didn't want to let her down. Okay, so that's the loop method. So you do the inner ring, you loop, measure, 10-inch, 10-inch. Oop, this is running out. So there's that first method. Okay, go all the way around, then you work your way on the outer ring, and then what I like to do is go around it once more. Oh, you're so welcome. What I like to do is go around it once more, but then I'll zigzag. Zigzag, zigzag. All right, so that's with my 21 inch. Okay, so now say I want to do, I have done these before where I do the curly method. I call it the curly method. So with that, I use 5-inch, and this is just some scraps that I had lying around. So I'm gonna work with what I got right now. I use the 5-inch mesh, and then I don't know how long these are. They're about 9 inches in length. So when I do the curly method, and you know what? Hold on one second. Let me. Okay. Woo. Okay, curly method. Completely different wreath form. Completely different wreath. These you could, get at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, Dollar Tree has them. So, all right. Grab a pipe cleaner. I like to choose a pipe cleaner that matches the color mesh that I'm using. All right, so you literally, you curl it, hence the curling method. I like to put 3 in one. Okay, fold it in half. Get it as tight as you can go. So there's the nice curls. You could also use larger, stop it. You could do it, girl. And then what you do, you grab the pipe cleaners. Oh my God, my TV just like scared the crap out of me. Holy majoli. I had something on pause and then it just like turned on me. Holy moly. All right, so what I do, I put the pipe cleaners in the two metal, wires of the wreath frame, and then I just give it a twist, and then you literally just go all the way around. So that, that's what it looks like. All right, and then I mean you could do the curling method, and then what else? Also, what you could do. This is just for an example. I'm just literally grabbing scraps around my house right now. So what you could do. This is gonna be a fast video, guys. I just really wanted to get this done for someone requested it. All right, so we're curling. Oops. Oh, as I was saying before, my TV scared the living bejesus out of me. You could do this with 5-inch mesh, but you could also use the 10-inch mesh. This will just give bigger curls. It'll just stick out more. So, all right. So if you want, you could put some ribbons in here. Like I said, I just grabbed 2 that were close by. This is not going to look pretty. This is just for an example. I grab a random pipe cleaner that I got here, and then you could just tie it. Give it a nice twist. Put that next to the first one you did. Okay. And then again, just go all the way around until you're completely done, and then you can fluff out your ribbon however you want. Again, this is just an example. I know it doesn't look like anything pretty, but that is how you do that, okay? That's the curling method. But now I want to show you with the, let's show you with the 10-inch mesh. Here, let me measure this. I just wanted to show you guys the difference of how the sizing will look. All right, so I got my cutting mat. I'm gonna cut this at about 10 inches. Oops. Just to give an example. Whoop, kind of curved on that one. All right. Let me give another pipe cleaner. All right, again, just, whoops. Oh my gosh, my hands don't want to work right now. Curl, curl, curl. It's really not hard to make a wreath, y'all. Y'all, I'm from Chicago and I just said y'all. What the heck is wrong with me? It's really not hard. I self-taught myself, and the more I did it, the easier and easier it got. But I'm so glad that I'm here to kind of help you guys out. This is kind of difficult when you're doing it with one hand free and one hand holding two other of the curls. Okay, that doesn't look that good, but that's okay. This is, again, just for an example. All right. So I got those. You're going to fold it in half. And then you're going to tighten it as tight as it'll go. So you see how much bigger those are? Again, you're just going to twist those on there. I'm not going to lie to you guys, the curling method is very time consuming, but they come out so cute. So stinking cute. All right. So that is the difference. So if you did the wreath with this one all the way around, it would be huge. But do you see the difference? These are the 5-inch, that's the 10-inch. Pretty cool, huh? All right. Now, let's do the other method. This is what I call the scrunch, the scrunching method. All right, so I am gonna grab my 10-inch mesh, and I just wanna say one thing. This is my 21-inch. This is my 21-inch mesh. I highly recommend you do not use your 21-inch mesh trying to get more out of this than, like, I've seen people try cutting it down this way, because then obviously that'll create a 10-inch mesh. You don't want to do that. Do not try to you need to use this exactly as is. If you want to do the scrunching method, you need to get the 10-inch. Do not try to cut the 21-inch down the middle. I don't recommend it because it's just, it's gonna fray, and then it's not worth it. It's just not. Just don't do that. Do get the 10-inch, because as you guys can tell, at the edge of this, it's sealed by other fabric, the mesh. It's sealed. So that'll prevent the fraying. When you cut the 21-inch down the middle, you're just asking for disaster, because then all these pieces that are connected are just gonna literally pull apart, and you just don't want that to happen. Okay, so let's do this. So this is my 10-inch, and I've made a lot of wreaths doing this way, and they come out so full and so beautiful. All right. So I'm just going to show you an example using what I already have here. So I always scrunch it with oh my God, I can't think. With the curl down. So I always scrunch it with the curl down, not when the curl is up, with the curl is down. Okay. So with this, you want to make sure that you stay in the middle as best as you can. You want to make sure that that mesh doesn't veer to the left or to the right. You want to make sure that it stays in the middle. So now I am scrunching it from cut to cut. I don't scrunch it from I guess if you want to call it a seam. I mean, I'm not really sure. It's the edge. You don't want to scrunch it this way, because then there's the cut part. Once you put that on your wreath frame, that is going to fray like crazy. So you always want to make sure that you are scrunching it from the cut edge to the cut edge. Cut edge to cut edge. Okay, there's that. And I always do at least 2 per pipe cleaner when I'm doing my wreaths. And then it kind of creates this cute little bow. Okay. Keep away from. All right, and then you just put it on the pipe cleaner. And there you go. So now the cut edge to cut edge is being, it's being, I guess, protected because it's in the pipe cleaner. The seam edge is, you know, protected because it's got a thicker mesh. It's holding it all together. So those are the different types of methods that I've used. Excuse me. I mean, you can always play around with it. It's so fun. I mean, even like with this, you could put together the loop method and then add some curly ones in there. You could add, obviously, the scrunching ones in there. So here, let's curl up a couple of these 5-inch ones just for the heck of it. We're curling. All right, I did a couple of them. I mean, so you could just kind of play around with your wreaths. So you could do that all the way around, but I mean, those are all the different types. I hope this helped. If I missed anything and you guys have questions, please do not be shy. Feel free to reach out to me, ask me anything you need. There is one more method. I haven't figured out a name for it yet, and I have seen other wreath makers do this. But what they do, oh my gosh, hello, catch me live, cutting Stephanie's finger off. Be careful for these things. They're very, 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 very sharp. All right, let me see if I have, oh, perfect. You're gonna wanna get like a clothespin or any kind of clip. So I have seen other people, they curl it. Again, I don't know the name of this. They clip it and then they curl this, they curl the other side. And then they scrunch it as well. So it's like they're doing the curly scrunchy method. Curly scrunchy method. All right, I don't know. I'm just gonna put this in a random spot. Here, I'll put it right here. So you got the curl and the scrunch all in one. So that's pretty cute. Curl and scrunch all in one. I think it's fun. I think that's fun. So let's try this again. Curl, oop. This method I would probably only use if I was just to add an accent for when I'm doing my my loop method. I think I just butchered that. This one. Just to give it a nice little accent. So there you go. I mean, you got like the curl and then the scrunch all in one. See how that's different than just the scrunch method? You still got some curls in there. So, so that's, I mean, that's pretty much it. Those are the different methods. That looks pretty cool, actually, and I didn't even like do a full thing. So again, here's the loop. Here's the curl. We got more loops over here. Of course, I didn't go all the way around. This is just for an example. This is using the scrunch method, and then this is using the curl scrunch method, this one. So, all right, that's pretty much it for tonight. I really just wanted to share this. I hope you guys learned from it. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me and let me know. All right, thank you guys. You guys all have a great rest of your weekend and a safe Saturday night. Bye, guys.